Ever wondered what your furry friend is trying to tell you with those big eyes, wagging tail, or even those mysterious barks? Do their yips and yawns leave you scratching your head in bewilderment? Fear not, as we're about to embark on an intriguing journey into the world of canine communication. This isn't just about understanding what a wag or a woof means, it's about strengthening that unspoken bond you share with your four-legged companion. Today, we unlock the secrets to decoding your dog's behavior straight from the experts. Dogs communicate through a symphony of signals, body language, vocalization, and even with their ears and tail. And it's not just about barks or wagging tails. Oh no, it's far more nuanced than that. Dogs have an array of physical signals and sounds they use to express everything from joy, fear, to curiosity. Take body language for instance. When a dog is relaxed, their body is loose and their tail is down, but if they're tense or anxious, they may become stiff and their tail might tuck under their body. They may also use their ears to communicate. Ears forward could mean curiosity, while ears flattened might indicate fear. Then there's vocalization. Barking, whining, growling, howling, each has its own meaning. A playful bark during a game of fetch is quite different from a growl when they're guarding their food. It's like a complex language of sounds, each with its own message. And let's not forget about their eyes. Yes, those big, expressive eyes. An intense stare might signal a challenge, while a soft gaze often shows affection. Understanding these signals can seem like learning a foreign language, but don't worry, with time and patience, you'll start to decode this doggy dialect. And when you do, it opens up a new level of understanding, deepening the bond between you and your best friend. It's about becoming more than just an owner. It's about becoming a true companion in their world. So let's embark on this fascinating journey together, shall we? Let's dive into what common behaviors really mean. Dogs have a language all their own, and it's up to us to learn it. Starting with the tail, often a barometer of a dog's emotional state. A high, wagging tail usually signifies happiness and excitement. But beware, a rigid tail, even if it's wagging, can indicate aggression. A low or tucked tail, on the other hand, shows fear or submission. Next, let's explore barking. Dogs bark for a multitude of reasons, from alerting their owners of a perceived threat to expressing boredom or even anxiety. A rapid string of barks at a high pitch often signals an urgent situation, like a stranger approaching. A single sharp bark at a lower pitch, however, is a dog's way of commanding, "Stop that!" Jumping up is another common behavior. It's a dog's way of saying hello or pay attention to me. However, this behavior can be problematic, especially with larger dogs. It's important to discourage jumping from a young age, replacing it with more desirable behaviors like sitting or standing calmly. Licking is another communication tool. Dogs lick humans as a sign of affection or to seek attention. They also lick themselves for grooming or when they're in pain. Yawning doesn't always mean your dog is tired. It could be a sign of stress or discomfort, especially in unfamiliar or tense situations. Finally, consider the play bow. Front legs stretched out, rear end up in the air. This is your dog's invitation to play, a clear sign they're in a jovial mood. Remember, these behaviors can vary between dogs. It's important to understand your own dog's unique communication style. Watch for patterns and context. The same action in different scenarios can carry different meanings. From joyous tail wagging to the protective bark at the door, each action tells a story. By tuning into these signals, we can better understand our canine companions and respond in ways that make them feel safe, loved, and understood. Context is key. These three simple words can unlock a deeper understanding of your canine companion's behavior and mood. Just as with human communication, the meaning behind your dog's actions can change dramatically depending on the situation. Let's take barking, for instance. This common dog behavior can convey a multitude of emotions, from excitement and joy to fear or even aggression. A bark at the park might be your dog's way of saying, "Hey, let's play," while a bark at the door could be a protective warning of potential danger. Similarly, a wagging tail doesn't always mean a happy pup. Sure, a loose wagging tail often signals joy or excitement, but a stiff wagging tail, that could indicate tension or anxiety. The key is to pay attention not only to what your dog is doing, but also to the circumstances surrounding their behavior. And then there's the classic puppy dog eyes. These soulful expressions can melt our hearts, but they can also tell us a lot about what our dogs are feeling. A soft, relaxed gaze typically suggests contentment, while wide, staring eyes might reveal fear or stress. What about a dog that's yawning or licking their lips? Contrary to popular belief, these behaviors don't always mean your dog is tired or hungry. In fact, they can be signs of stress or discomfort, especially if they occur in unfamiliar or tense situations. Remember, dogs are individuals, each with their own unique personalities and communication styles. What might indicate stress in one dog could be a sign of excitement in another. As you spend more time observing and understanding your dog's behavior in different contexts, you'll become more adept at interpreting their mood and emotional state. And that's the beauty of understanding the behavior and mood connection in dogs. It's not just about decoding individual actions, it's about seeing the bigger picture, the narrative that unfolds through a combination of signals and circumstances. A wagging tail in one situation might signal happiness, while in another, anxiety. Learn to read the signs. With practice and patience, you'll be well on your way to becoming a true dog behavior detective. Effective training strengthens your communication. Imagine if we could understand every bark, every wag, every subtle shift in our dog's behavior. While we may not become dog whisperers overnight, we can certainly enhance our communication through the power of training. Now, when we talk about training, it isn't just about teaching our dogs to sit, stay, or fetch. It's about cultivating a language that both of us understand, a language that transcends the barrier of species. So how can we do that? One word: reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, to be exact. Positive reinforcement is the process of giving a reward to encourage a behavior we want. For example, if we want our dog to sit on command, we reward them with a treat or a pat on the head when they do so. Over time, our dogs associate the command sit with the positive outcome, and voila, we have communication. Remember, it's not just about the big things. Noticing the small changes in behavior and reinforcing them can also be incredibly powerful. Maybe it's a calm demeanor during a thunderstorm, or not barking when the doorbell rings. These are all communication milestones worth celebrating. But it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Each dog is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. It's about patience, understanding, and above all, love. Discover expert tips on using positive reinforcement to shape behavior and enhance understanding. Hear from the experts on more complex behaviors, like separation anxiety and aggression. These behaviors can be quite challenging, not just for our furry friends but also for us, their human companions. Experts in canine behavior often emphasize the importance of understanding what triggers these behaviors, rather than just trying to suppress them. Take separation anxiety, for instance. It might seem like your dog is being destructive when left alone, but they're actually dealing with a profound sense of fear and distress. Canine behaviorists suggest that the key to addressing this lies in understanding and alleviating this anxiety, rather than punishing the resulting behavior. Similarly, aggression in dogs often stems from fear, territoriality, or a lack of socialization. It's not about dominance or spite, as some might think. The solution, according to experts, lies in careful management, gradual desensitization, and positive reinforcement rather than punishment. So the next time your dog exhibits a complex behavior, remember this: understanding the root causes is the first step to addressing them. Decoding your dog's behavior opens up a world of deeper connection and mutual respect. By understanding their unique ways of communication, we can strengthen our bonds and foster a more harmonious relationship. Become not just an owner, but a true companion to your four-legged friend.